And the spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Kyle here, and it is Sunday, WrestleMania Sunday, and you know what that means? It is weekly purchases. That time of the week where we investigate what came through the door via UPS, United States Postal Service, Amazon, DHL, FedEx, and of course, that old outlaw Waylon Jennings. And a big week of weekly purchases, some big pickups this week. We'll get into that in the back half. But of course, front half, it's all about the housekeeping here. And as I did say, it's WrestleMania weekend. Of course, night one in the books. Not yet as I'm filming this, but of course, night one in the books. WrestleMania night 2 on Sunday, the same day as we're doing weekly purchases right here. But a lot going on the channel, and we'll do some housekeeping. First off, it is, of course, April. Brand new Patreon giveaway. This month, we're giving away the Asuka Ultimate Edition. Nobody's ready for a free Asuka, are they? But check out my Patreon, of course, link in the description below. All kinds of stuff on Patreon. Early access to both YouTube channel videos, dog stuff, Q&As monthly, giveaways, of course. You name it, it's all going over there. Figure photography, it goes on and on. So appreciate all the Patreon support. And Asuka will be the giveaway for the month of April right there. Appreciate all the supporters over there on, of course, Patreon. And then, of course, got to plug the book. 1 month ago, the book, of course, the complete guide to Jakks Class Superstar Series came out. Hardcover exclusive Chase Variant Edition at Barnes & Noble. Soft cover over on Amazon. And as of filming this right now, Amazon actually dropped the price. Hey, thanks, Amazon. I'll take all the help I can get. $62 now for the book over there on Amazon. So if you're on the fence, you want to pick one up, now is the time. It is a complete guide to Jakks Class Superstars. Almost 700 pages, and a very cool thing this week. You guys know my love for music. Rancid, one of my favorite bands going back to when I was an early teenager. Many walks to and from school with my Discman listening to early Rancid albums. It was a way of life back then for me. Very cool to see Lars from Rancid with a copy of my book. Man, warms my heart. Warms my heart all day long. So shout out to Lars from Rancid. Very, very cool there. But everybody, appreciate everyone picking up a copy of the book, talking about it, things like that. Very, very fun project. You guys know, a labor of love, if there ever was one. A little bit more housekeeping. We are dangerously close to 40,000 subscribers on this very YouTube channel. Who knows, by the time this drops outside of Patreon on Sunday for everyone, we might already be there. Of course, once we hit 40,000 subscribers on the YouTube channel, we got the giveaway, the KWK Manitar figure. One of one sample, a 1-of-1 figure will be given away. Check out the unboxing, or I guess the review of the figure where I explain the whole contest. You got to have a copy of my book. You, of course, got to be on the X following me. Follow all those rules, and we will be giving this away next week in weekly purchases, so stay tuned for that. One of you guys or gals, all the gals out there, one of you will be winning this KWK 1-of-1 sample. Quite the giveaway if I don't say so myself. Stay tuned to the channel next week in weekly purchases for the winner. Enter. You got another week to enter, so get after that right there. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, let's get there. Let's get it to 40,000. And then don't forget about little old Kyle Peterson 2.0. We started that channel at the end of 2023. Dangerously close to 4,000 subscribers over there. So the rest of you guys, where are you at? Where's the other 35,000 people in change that subscribe to this channel? You guys subscribe to that second channel. A lot of crazy zany antics, especially from the couch right over there with old Todd McFarlane, our friend over there. But a lot going up this week on that channel. Every single day there's a new video over there, and we're going to talk about it when we recap the videos of the week, of course. But make sure you get a part of that KWK giveaway. Make sure you subscribe to the channels. Pick up a copy of the book, Patreon, all the usual housekeeping stuff. But the final piece of housekeeping is a week from yesterday, of course, Saturday the 13th, 3:30 Central, 4:30 Eastern. I will be doing my first ever Whatnot stream. Might have a couple of special guests joining me on Whatnot. I have some stuff I will be selling. A lot of auctions. We're going to start at $1. Yes, $1 out of my personal collection, but it's going to be more of a hangout, talking with people, going through that. Like I said, did I say special guests? Special guests, maybe a giant special guest. We'll see what happens there. More to come on that. You got to be there in the stream. So hit the link in the description below. Sign up to my Whatnot. You will get a free $10 if you sign up through my link. Free $10. That doesn't hurt anybody. But you will be able to use that on the Whatnot stream next Saturday. Like I said, 3:30 Central, 4:30 Eastern. Make sure you bookmark it. If you bookmark it in your Whatnot, it'll pop up going live. So more on that as we go throughout the channel in the week and social media stuff like that. But that'll be my first Whatnot stream, and we're going to do a giveaway. You don't have to buy anything to win in the Whatnot. I am giving a giveaway a Coliseum Collection, Bret Hart, Jim Neidhart, Hart Foundation, blue card, of course, blue card, but I am going to give that away in the stream. You just have to be in the stream to win that, so that's a good deal as well. So head on over there, head to Whatnot, sign up through my link. If you haven't signed up already, you get $10. Why wouldn't you take a free $10? And then bookmark the link out there. So it should be fun on Whatnot. We'll do another show in May, and who knows where it goes from there. More to come on Whatnot, maybe some cool stuff in the works in the future as well. So stay tuned, as I always do say, a lot of stuff planning for the future. Always like a game of chess, always playing years ahead of time. A lot of cool stuff over the next couple of years. As long as I'm alive to witness it, we'll see what happens. But it will be there. So stay tuned to the channel, subscribe, all that kind of fun stuff right there. So there's the housekeeping. Outside of next week, Tuesday, coming up this Tuesday, I will be on the Dave Wheeler, Dave Wonder YouTube channel. He does do live streams almost every single night on his channel, and I'll be there on the Tuesday live stream. So make sure you're following Dave over there as well, and you come chat it up with Dave and I on that live stream on Tuesday, just a couple of days from, of course, today. So there it is. Now we got to dive into what happened this week on the channel. There's a lot of videos. There's a lot of content every single day, and I appreciate everybody that follows me. Elite 108, we unboxed all those on the channel this week. Jakks, our weekly Jakks Classic Superstar video every single Tuesday. We got that done this week. A special top 5. We got an even more special one next week on the channel. But it is my top 5 Mattel Basic Elite Customs in my collection. I'm not a customs guy. I never really have been. But I got a few, and a lot of you people point them out in the videos. I picked my favorite 5, easy for me to say, from my collection. So check out that video if you did miss that. We did a lot of Ninja Turtles unboxings this week. A lot of Ninja Turtle unboxings to come next week on the channels as well, so stay tuned. But we did the Punk Rock Turtles, the 4-pack. We unboxed those this week. Over on Kyle Peterson 2.0, Todd took a long nap. It was Turtles week over there. We unboxed a ton of Last Ronin figures and a Super 7 figure over there, of course, on Kyle Peterson 2.0. Make sure you subscribe. It's a sleeper channel, as some may say. But we did unbox those this week over there. Mutagen Man was our Super 7 one. Rakondo and Duke, G.I. Joe Retros. We unboxed both those on the channel this week. Quick Kick, we unboxed him this week on the channel. An all-timer favorite Joe of mine. Big Boa as well. Ralph Wiggum, Super 7 Ultimate. Mr. Burns, Super 7 Ultimate from the Simpsons line. More Simpson figure unboxings to come very soon. Cyclone, the Mattel Creations Masters Universe exclusive. We unboxed that one this week on the channel as well. And then, of course, our weekly fig hunt. We're on the hunt for Haulathon. Very successful hunt this week. More on that here shortly. That was that video this week. And then, of course, Mattel reveals. It is WrestleMania weekend. A lot of reveal videos. So we got the first one in the can. Might have some more special videos. Special break-in. Whoa, stop the clock break-in videos this week on the channel as well. So look forward to that. A lot of new wrestling figures. Our wallets are going to be hurting, as we do know. So that was the week that was on the channel. A lot going on right there. But now we got to get down to it. We got to get down to the question of the week. All right, question of the week time. And if you want to be the question of the week, put your question in the comments of this very video, and you too can be question of the week next week. This week comes from longtime viewer of the channel, old Sambro. What band/singer have your daughters discovered that you like? Something they introduced you to. And now I can easily say they've introduced me to nothing. I'm not a big, my daughter Elle, she loves a little One Direction right now, which drives me nuts. I've heard of them, don't know anything about them. I would like to never hear them again, actually, but that's the way it goes. She's all about the One Direction. However, my daughter Elle found this band on her own, and I've been a fan. I mentioned Rancid, well, around that same time, and still to this day, I am a Weezer fan. I've always been a Weezer fan. Still think Pinkerton's the greatest Weezer album of all time. Check out Pinkerton, one of the all-time best. But my daughter Elle is obsessed with One Direction and Weezer right now. 1 out of 2 ain't bad, is what I would say. I haven't surprised her yet, but I did get her tickets to the Blue album in its entirety concert this fall, so we're going to go to that one. I'm here for that, so we're going to go for that concert. Definitely better than the Minsky show I saw a couple weeks ago. It is what it is, but nah, they haven't turned me on to any music, but my daughter Elle loves her some Weezer, and then my daughter Emma, there's still hope for her. Her favorite artist is Ace Frehley. She doesn't want anything to do with Kiss, but Ace all day long. It's a wild thing, and she actually found Ace on her own, which is even more wild to see and hear that, but she loves Ace. She was wearing her Ace shirt to 3rd grade this week. It's just crazy. I'm like, I wonder how many 3rd graders even know who the heck that is. Probably 0, but she's a huge Ace fan. Hoping I could take her to an Ace show sometime this summer or fall as well. Ace is putting out some tour dates, so I'm going to try to find something. Got to strike while the iron's hot, while she's still into Ace. You know, there's always a possibility these little kids, they might move on from stuff, so I got to get there at least once. However, good friend of the channel, Jeff George, did help my daughter Emma meet up with Ace earlier, I guess end of last year, as you guys saw on the channel. So big shout out to old Jeff George right there. But that's it. Emma hasn't turned me on to any music at all, so there's that. But very cool. Always cool to see what they're into. I just hope it's more my stuff, but you got to be yourself. My dad wasn't into my music, and that's kind of the way it goes, I guess, for everybody out there. So there it is. That's question of the week, and if you want to be the question of the week, you know what to do. Put your question in the comment in this very video. So that's question of the week. Now we move on to the weekly purchases. All right, let's get down to business with round number 1 of weekly purchases, and gotta give a special thank you this week, Jack Para? You tell me, but old Jack sent me a little card in the mail, and he also sent me a Jakks World Title belt here. Of course, Jakks, we all know Jakks. Some people might even wrote a book on it, but Jack sent me this, and he said he wanted me to put this on the Daniel Bryan behind me, so I'll look at doing that in honor of Jack sending me this belt. Very kind of funny, and I did get a kick out of that, so thank you, Jack, for sending me that way. Or sending that my way. How about that? There you go. Then, of course, we dive into the weekly purchases, and the first one is coming in very, very hot. Thanks to good friend of the channel, one Owen Anderson, who found this out at Walmart. It is the Brody King Chase. Oh, we're all trying to get in Brody King's heart. If you guys remember the video, you know, you know. But Brody King Chase, a very cool one here. I'm a big Brody King guy. Love the looks of this figure. He found this and helped me out with this week. So shout out to old Owen for a little bit of an assist. And then I assisted myself this week because I can't find this guy's glasses, and I found him at Target. It is the Blade. I don't know what happened to those glasses. They fell off him, apparently off my shelf, and the carpet monster got a hold of them. I said, I better buy this while I see it. I saw Ringside was sold out. I saw it at Target. I said, I better just in case. Maybe I'll find the glasses. I'll look around this weekend. If I can't find it, I'm going to open this up. If I do find it, we'll see. Maybe I'll sell it on Whatnot. Maybe I'll take it back to Target. Who knows what might happen. But I did get the Blade this week. Then I was caught at a weak moment at my Target. You know when those shiny new toys hit, you see them get stocked, you got to pick them up, and that's what I did. Batman Animated Series, Series 2. Got the Joker, just joking around right here today. Commissioner Gordon, looking good. And then, of course, Batman, the weakest one in the set by far, is this repaint Batman. Got him going on. And then, of course, the Riddler, fooling everybody, telling jokes and stealing hearts and confusing people left and right. It is the Riddler here. So the brand new Batman Animated Series wave through the door this week. Very interesting. Of course, probably unbox those on Kyle Peterson 2.0, where Todd from the couch comes alive on a daily basis. Check out that channel if you've been missing those videos. And we're not done. Finally found this one. I talked about it last week at Weekly Purchases. I had a Walmart thing kind of bouncing throughout different geographies. Well, it finally did show up. It is the Neko Dungeons & Dragons War Duke Animated Series Collection, Cartoon Collection, LJN Toy Collection, whatever you want to call it. Got that through the door this week. Very, very cool one there. And then $3 clearance strikes again. Deathstroke and the Green Lantern for $3 each. I'll take a chance on these. This is a line I buy when I find them on clearance, and that's what I exactly did this week. So got those two at Walmart. Check your Walmarts on deep clearance. A lot of stores $6, but a lot of stores dropping down to $3. The more you know, the more you know. But how about Kyle Rayner and Kilowog 2-pack Amazon exclusive? Very excited to get this one. You guys know me. I love a big figure. I love a big pig man. I love a good lantern. Gonna unbox this on the channel, the Amazon exclusive. Very, very cool to get that one. 2-pack. Love a big figure, like I did say. McFarlane through the door. And then another one from NECA that was bouncing around in that I couldn't get a hold of, and it finally came through. It is London After Midnight, and some, like Rob Halford and myself, we're living after midnight, as you guys know. But of course, Lon Chaney, an interesting one, will tell the tale. I wish my dad was here for this one, but he's not going to be, so don't get surprised when he's not. But an interesting one, a film that I think, well, obviously nobody has seen. It's a lost film, and I think that's part of what makes this one special, is people kind of have to use their mind. What's this all about? What happens in it? Because nobody truly knows, at least as of now, unless somebody finds it, which I don't see happening, but you never know. Stranger things have happened there. But London After Midnight coming in hot this week on the channel. And then we, of course, Masters of the Universe Mattel Creations Cyclone unboxed this one on the channel as well this week. Had to get another one. I'm a part of the Double Up Club on these, as you guys do know, so pick those up this week as well. Check out the unboxing on the channel. And then I already got after it, but these came right after weekly purchases last week. It is, of course, LA Knight. Got Big Bronson Reed right there looking good. How about Brock Lesnar? Anybody up for water sports? We got Brock Lesnar right there. And we're not done. We got Terry Bam Bam Gordy / The Executioner. Probably my favorite one. We'll see what happens. We still got to do the rankings video, so that'll come hopefully in the next week or so. And then, of course, Chelsea Green. Don't forget her. And don't forget my friend Omos either. Oh, Omos. Heart of gold, that guy. Heart of gold. So there it is. That's round number 1 of weekly purchases. Let's move on to round number 2. All right, time for round number 2 of weekly purchases, and we start building our Jenga house throughout here today. But I did get a big thing through the door this week from Big Bad Toy Store. Once again, link in the description below. Hit the old link. Go to Big Bad Toy Store. Support the channel. There it is. But I did buy this one here. Kind of second-guessing myself, and I thought about canceling it, but then you had to pay like a $30 deposit that you wouldn't get back, so I said, I guess I'll keep it. But I'm kind of out on this line. I guess at this point, I'm dabbling a little bit. It is the Mortal Kombat Shao Kahn and Throne, a big set right here. This is absolutely massive, but also very expensive. So a little buyer's remorse on this one, I will say. You know, when I pre-ordered it like a year ago, I was very excited about it, but I finally did get it via my pile of loot this week. So Shao Kahn here, ready to take on the world, I guess, at least in the Mortal Kombat realm, that's for sure. So a big pickup this week on the channel. But the hits keep on coming, and it's Ninja Turtle portion of the show right now. First to fall, Raphael. We already unboxed it on Kyle Peterson 2.0. Check it out over there on the second YouTube channel. This one to come over there as well. Casey Jones, all riding that train, high on cocaine. Can you believe it? That's Casey Jones right there. Living the life, last Ronin life. Living that last Ronin life, a lot like the pantry life that Jeff George lives. So shout out Jeff George once again. How about the Adventures of Samurai Usagi? Right there, another Usagi Yojimbo figure through the door this week. How about Leonardo, the Ultimate Leonardo single pack? A very interesting one. Can't have Leo without Donnie. You can't have Leo and Donnie without, of course, Raphael. And you can't have Leo, Donnie, and Raphael without Michelangelo. So we got all 4 turtles here. How many sets of turtles do you need? I'm not exactly sure. How many more are you going to make? That's the question at the end of the day, I guess. But there's those guys through the door this week. But the hits keep on coming once again like a young Mike Nesmith. We got Casey Jones. Once again, we keep riding that train high on cocaine. But we do get the Casey Jones Foot Soldier 2-pack. Looking good right there. Speaking of 2-packs, how about the Last Ronin 2-pack? Another Haulathon exclusive right now. So we got that through the door. And we're not done with our 2-packs. We got Mikey and Donnie getting wacky, getting those second jobs like young WWE in the early 90s, or mid-90s, we'll call it. 93, 92, you know what I mean. But we do got another Turtles 2-pack unboxings to come on the channel as well. And what's better than a 2-pack? Maybe a 4-pack. How about those punk rocker turtles? Turtles in Disguise this week. We unboxed it on the channel already. Check it out if you did miss it. A beautiful pack right there. But the turtle hits, man, they just keep on coming and coming. We did get Baxter Stockman before the mutation, of course. Looking good there. How about Kirby? Old Jack Kirby here. Gonna pair him up with old Stan Lee, but looking good in that line as well. And then, of course, we're not done. I got 2 more over here. Oh, can I get them? I'm hiding behind all this. We do get a couple of foot soldiers going on. The big one, the little one. All in between. Got 2 of these this week as well via the Haulathon. The Haulathon keeps on hauling is what it does this week. But we're not done. We got more figures to go. How about a little Chase Paul Bearer through the door? I did find this at a local Target here. I thought my buddy David C. Anderson needed this one. He did not need this one. So I guess this is extra. Maybe I'll put it on Whatnot. Maybe I'll do something special with it. Not sure what I'll do with it. But the card is a little beat up. Is what it is. But it is Chase Paul Bearer out there. And then how about a little Zombie Sailor this week? I did get the 1 of 500 Mark Sterling. Of course, a good brother of the channel. Good friend of the channel, Mark Sterling here. 1 of 500 version of Mark through the door this week from Zombie Sailor. And then, where's the other one? There it is. We got the 1 of 1200 version here, so different color suits is all it is. I got to pick me up those slicks this weekend. I got that special WrestleCon, or I guess WrestleMania edition slick. And then how about Todd Pettengill, 1 of 1500 as well. So Zombie Sailor getting some new figures out there. Keep hearing a lot more to come from Zombie. We'll see if that is the case. Stay. So there it is. So some Zombie Sailor action through the door as well. A busy week this week, I told you. But we're not done. We got Giovanni Vinci, Ludwig Kaiser, 2 basics I found out at Walmart this week. Got both of them. 2 more members of Imperium. Of course, this is the Chase edition. Crazy, I found a lot of sets of these, but Bret Hart was the only one missing. I don't know if Bret didn't get shipped or somebody just beat me to it, just took Bret Hart's, and that was it. Not exactly sure, but Imperium rides again, and they're going to ride again, of course, as a 2-pack Mattel Creations exclusive very, very soon. So there's round number 2. Let me move some stuff around. We'll be back talking round number 3. All right, time for round number 3 of weekly purchases. The table filling up fast. No more room after this. Round 3 is it, thankfully, here. But I did get this week, like a lot of people, I did get those Mattel Creation Retro Wrestling Rings. I did get 2 of these for my minnow card and 1 for my loose collection. So I did get those from Mattel Creations. Came with the Cyclone figure. Some people got them shipped separately. I don't know what was going on there. And of course, I get my shipping and stuff like 3 days after they arrive. So that was kind of wild too. But I did get those retro rings this week. And then I went down a little Legion rabbit hole from their big sale this week. I did get the dreaded horse here. And you guys know me, I'm terrible at the names for these things. But we did get the horse this week. A horse of the horse, of course, Mr. Ed style. Did get the evil horse. Then I got, what is this guy? Varg. Got Varg this week as well. A little bit of a deluxe one. Look at those wings. Ready to fly away. Break free and fly away from the Mythic Legions universe. Got Varg this week. And I got this guy, this big troll guy. What's his name? DeSabilis? I don't know. Need my dad over here to tell us. My dad is becoming a Mythic Legions expert. It's time for the Mythic Minute with Tom Peterson. We'll see if we can get him to do a minute-long Mythic Legions tale or story or unboxing. Who knows? But we did get those guys through the door this week. And the final piece of the puzzle came to me via Amazon. One of those ones I pre-ordered probably a year ago. Kind of set it and forget it. Well, it finally came through the door. Who is it? Well, Paul McCartney loves him. It is the old Crimson Dynamo. Crimson Dynamo Marvel Select through the door. We'll unbox this on one of the 2 YouTube channels here very, very soon. So all in all, a massive week. A massive week of weekly purchases. I'll never financially recover from this haul-a-thon. I am just hopeful this means, okay, Turtle's going to lay dormant for like 3 months for us. Give us some time to regroup because that was a lot at once. Thank goodness for that red card saving 5%. Every bit helps, as we do know. But yeah, that is it. The haul-a-thon just took a beating for me, or I took a beating from the haul-a-thon this week. I don't know about you guys, but what did you guys pick up this week? Anything fun? Anything good out there in the store or online? Let me know what you found this week out at retail or online. Of course, if you got a question, put it in the comments. You too could be question of the week. Don't forget to like this video. Don't forget to subscribe to this YouTube channel and the other YouTube channel. We got 2 channels that are dangerously close. 1 to 4,000 subscribers, 1 to 40,000 subscribers. Appreciate all the support. Of course, we'll do the giveaway next week. Stay tuned for that. A lot going on over there, including the Patreon. We got the monthly giveaway, the Asuka figure, and all kinds of stuff over there every single day. Best way to support the channel, as I always do say as well. You can also support the channel at PresenTees.com. Search Kyle Peterson. And don't forget Barnes & Noble, Amazon, my book, The Complete Guide to Classic Superstars. Pick that up if you haven't picked one of those up already. And of course, don't forget to follow me on social media. SirPaul64 on the X, _Kyle_Peterson on Threads, and on Instagram. So for another weekly purchases, you know what I'm doing. I'm rocking and rolling, strutting and strolling my way into another work week.